right back to The Hub.
What was The Hub? For me, it was the channel that I would occasionally watch reruns of Honey, I Shrunk the Kid the series, along with watching certain episodes of Transformers Prime. It was interesting because the channel itself is less revered than many of the other children's networks. Cartoon Network has many artistically creative and unique animated series, appealing to a wide range of audiences. Disney Channel and Nickelodeon were more mainstream, having popular live-action sitcoms and beloved cartoon series of their own. Disney XD was explicitly made to be more niche, catering to young boys in the beginning before eventually branching out. The Hub for me felt like a bit of a mystery. How was it created? What made it stand out against the other children's networks? And what is its current iteration? I present to you what happened to The Hub. Before we talk about The Hub, we have to talk about what preceded it. The Hub was a joint venture between Discovery and Hasbro, merged content from Discovery's content library with Hasbro's own library. But where did Discovery's children content come from? Back in October of 1996, the Discovery Kids channel was released among a slate of digital channels produced by Discovery. The mission statement of the Discovery Kids channel was to create informed programming based around science and nature, but aimed at a much younger audience than the Discovery Channel. The senior vice president of the network, Marjorie Kaplan, even went as far as to state that the understanding that children watched the Discovery Channel with their parents was the driving force behind the creation of the Discovery Kids channel. The channel's run lasted into the 2000s, having shortened its name and being in millions of homes by the end of 2001. Discovery Kids made enough of an impact to have a block made in partnership with NBC, lasting from 2002 to 2006. In April of 2009, it was announced that Hasbro would be teaming with Discovery Kids to create a new channel named The Hub. The channel would air programming for children between the ages of 6 and 12. They were able to fill out the channel's programming with shows from both companies. With this, Hasbro was responsible for programming, and the sales/distribution was done by Discovery, giving them a 50-50 split ownership. The goal they had in mind with the channel was to compete with the likes of Disney, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network by appealing to both preschool audiences while also having series for tweens and families through a prime-time programming block. The Hub launched 10 a.m. Eastern Time on October 10th of 2010, officially taking over for the Discovery Kids channel, airing the Twisted Whisker show as their first program. Now that you've gotten the background, let's discuss the programming itself. Among the Hasbro-led productions were Transformers Prime, a beloved animated series built off the success of the popular Transformers films made in the 2000s. Pound Puppies, a Canadian-American animated reboot of an 80s Hanna-Barbera cartoon, one that was able to receive both a CINE Golden Eagle Award and a Humanitas Prize for being outstanding children's television. And finally, My Little Pony, a show that is known for having a fan base that stretches far beyond young children that's been able to survive for decades. Discovery properties were able to live on the Hub as well. The reality series Endurance was able to find a home through reruns of the 6th-season show along with other Discovery originals. There were also 4 distinct blocks that the Hub used to divide its programming: a preschool block, a family block, an action series block, and an all-day block that was on Saturdays. These different blocks show the range and audiences they were attempting to appeal to. In June of 2014, Margaret Loesch's resignation from being president of the Hub network was announced. Later that year, it was reported that Discovery Communications was taking full control of the network from Hasbro to rebrand it. Discovery CFO Andrew Warren attributed this decision to the increased competition in the children's media market. Streaming services and online content were seen as new factors that channels like the Hub needed to adjust to compete with. Also, it was reported that Discovery's relationship with Hasbro has lost them partnerships with other toy companies who didn't want to share space with a competing toy brand. As Hasbro saw the issues, they realized they overinvested into the Hub and decided to pull out, letting Discovery take back control. The network was relaunched as the Discovery Family. Their new approach would involve focusing on families with a wider range of content for parents and children, competing with the likes of ABC Family. Their daytime programming still leaned into Hasbro-led franchises. This included multiple versions of the My Little Pony series, including My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and My Little Pony Pony Life. Similar to that, the Littlest Pet Shop series had a home on Discovery Family. Shows like Blossom briefly returned to Discovery's schedule in 2016. They also acquired the rights to Pac-Man, The Ghostly Adventures, and Super Monsters. Their prime time / overnight programming included reality shows and documentary series such as Bake It Like Buddy, From Wags to Riches, My Dog's Crazy Animal Friend, and also included remaining episodes of season 9 of Cake Boss. The channel still exists now and is still contending with the streaming market with a new person overseeing it as of 2022. After the merger between Warner Bros. And Discovery, with Hasbro's contract with Discovery being renewed as of this year, although the controlling interest in the Hub has been called into question as of late. The story of the Hub and their relationship with Hasbro is a great example of how difficult it is to entertain and satisfy a constantly changing market. Both Discovery and Hasbro dealt with trying to achieve that on their own before eventually merging together. As a kid, none of us were able to recognize the complex behind-the-scenes work to create something like the Hub. I hope this video will make you think differently about the things you grew up watching and help you better appreciate things you'll watch in the future.